everybody. Welcome to Super Game Strikers, the official podcast of the Game Strikers Facebook page. I am Kaiju Lu, and with me is Sega Sean from gamer YouTube show Highway to the Gamer Zone.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
And pretty good. And this is the first of our segment right now. I apologize for all the silly laughter. We're a little bit jumpy right now.
Excited for this beautiful podcast
We're
about to bestow upon your ears.
The very first segment in our very first podcast, and of course, the name says it all, Super Game Strikers. We will be talking about everything relevant and what's hot right now in the game world. Hot. And also any upcoming movies, but as well as upcoming games.
Anything really that's going on in the world.
That's going on in the world of the video games and the electronics.
Oh, yes.
All right. But also if you guys want to check out Sega Sean's YouTube show along with his friend Retro Nick, it is Highway to the Gamer Zone. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of my videos I will be in collaboration with these guys.
Yeah.
With a lot of I have a lot of fun with them. But right now, what I like to do in every single segment at the beginning of each podcast, I would like to give out a little video game challenge. Especially, I will give challenges so people can answer to the comment sections below, and also it can be answered by anybody, and as well as people in the Game Strikers Facebook page.
Just let us know in the comments below, you're saying, right, of this video?
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically, yeah.
And that pretty much will be the beginning of every segment that we do throughout all these podcasts.
Basically.
So right now, here is the very, very first trivia question.
The trivia question.
You guys ready?
All right.
Here we go. What are the top 3 current, and I mean top 3 current, best-selling amiibo figures right now?
In North America? Or because there's different sections. So.
It doesn't.
I would say.
Well, if you guys do your research, if you guys actually look deep into it, and post like Europe and Japan or any areas, I would be impressed. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. So
like state where you're from, and then whatever. Just say what do you think are the top 3 selling?
Because I know it's been a while, and I remember a year back we already talked about the top 3, which were in the Smash Brothers amiibos, but all these new amiibos coming out, all these different series like Animal Crossing and the Mario Party ones that came out, and as well as I heard new Splatoon amiibos are coming out soon.
Maybe. Who knows? We'll find out, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, but I could probably see that happening. Mm-hmm. But just leave your answer on the comment section below, and I would announce the answers each and every week during the new podcast.
Maybe in the future we'll give out prizes. Who knows how far this podcast will go.
Exactly. All right, then. Okay. So, Sean, what is going on?
What is going on
now?
My favorite friend, yeah. You mean in the Highway to the Gamer Zone itself, or you mean like the subjects we're going to talk about today?
What are some of the things that we got right now on the big game news?
All right. Well, first up, we have the Pokemon anniversary that's coming up. Mew's birthday was it Mewtwo's birthday? I forgot. Was last week. Something like that. February something. Oh, this is great news. I don't even know.
Pokemon had a recent birthday.
Yeah, Mewtwo's. I believe it's Mew or Mewtwo's. And they were giving away, I think, Pokemon.
Oh, is his birthday the day when the first Pokemon movie came out?
Maybe. I really don't know. I kind of forgot or whatever, but I guess some other big news in the Pokemon world would be a Pokken tournament that's coming to the Wii U. There's no DLC planned for that, so it's kind of disappointing, I guess. I mean, people are half and half on DLC, paying for extra stuff in a game. Mm-hmm. But to me, I don't really care. I'll pay for it, no matter to me. What about you? What's your standpoints on DLC? I mean,
It depends for me. I don't know. I'm one of those guys where I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I won't get it now, but I'll get it in the sometime in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So
as long as it's not ridiculous.
But if it's something like really, really good and stuff, like usually Smash Brothers DLC, I am on that right away.
I mean, do you want to talk about that really quick? The Smash DLC or whatever? I know it's, whatever, hopping around, but why not?
Sure.
Yeah, how about that DLC? Bayonetta and Corrin are in Smash. Finally, we've asked for them for so long.
Bayonetta broke.
Yeah, Bayonetta's broke now.
I mean, this is. I'll be honest. I don't know. I'm not really gonna jump on the bandwagon here. I mean, it's cool that she's in Smash Brothers. Which, also, when I thought about this earlier, Sean, because I remember they said in the Smash Ballot, I am so curious about this now, because I remember when the final Smash Direct, they said that the Smash Ballot, they counted all the votes, but they said that Bayonetta was the #1 most voted character in Europe. In Europe, as they said, and they said in the top 5 in America. And what I want to know too, I wish there was like some kind of leak somewhere or something, because I would love to see it. Because Nintendo never disclosed who made the top 5
that would be
in the
amazing
American Smash Ballot. Because if they said that Bayonetta was in the top 5, that says that Bayonetta was not #1 in America. She was in the top 5, but she wasn't in America. But not #1 in America. Blech.
Also keep in mind that they said realizable characters for some reason. I'm like, all right, so you can make Pac-Man a fighter, and he never seen realizable as a fighter, so what makes Bayonetta so realizable? I mean...
to be honest, like I said, I've never been a fan of her. I'm not dissing her.
Yeah, no.
I just never got into her and
it's
stuff.
It's the same thing for me,
But to be honest, I just see her as sex appeal. That's all. It's just the sex appeal to me that gets all the fans going and stuff. Boys and girls.
Yeah, you can get mad at us, whatever you want in the comments section. It's our opinion, but I mean, I never got into the series either. I'm happy that people voted for her and got her in. That's great. She was #1 in Europe, but what sticks out to me is realizable. I mean, hey, all right, I get it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she can be in Smash. She's got all the moves, but what about the other characters? I know Shantae she had to be in the top 5. King K. Rool, I know people wanted, all that stuff, whatever.
Rayman.
Rayman.
Sean wanted that Rayman.
I wanted that Rayman. It was actually the other day, did you see Oh, you don't have that. The other day, it was the anniversary, the 1-year anniversary, when that person leaked Rayman.
Oh, yeah, I saw that on your Facebook the other day.
Yeah, the 1-year anniversary.
I remember seeing that. I'm like, oh, no, Sakurai, please don't let this be real.
Oh, I still am a little bit upset, but whatever. That's whatever.
But that guy did a good job.
Oh,
I'll be honest, it convinced me. It fooled me. I did find it somewhat strange, but at the same time, it looked really convincing.
And he made a career out of it too. Him and a team of artists, make Smashify. They made the Inklings. They had art. They didn't leak anymore, but it's good that they are good artists and they tricked us and they made something out of themselves.
So like I said, please Nintendo release the top 5 most voted, which I doubt.
Definitely.
I would cry if Snake made that top 5 list, because the 2 guys that I voted for was Snake and Knuckles.
Yeah.
Even though Knuckles got his own DLC,
we got Knuckles, all right. We got Mii Fighter.
I'm still like, oh yay.
I still say that is the best Mii Fighter costume in my opinion.
That was, of all the new Mii Fighter costumes that came out, Knuckles was the only one I wanted. I'll be honest, Knuckles was like the only one.
The way how they make his dreadlocks flow and stuff like that. All they had to do was add a face. That's Knuckles. That's all they had to do. So
he's the Mii Fighter. He's got all the fighting moves.
The Mii Brawler is perfect for him.
Even the Mii Brawler's final smash looks like a Knuckles move.
That's fine. I mean, they could change that with the Master Emerald or something, whatever. Yeah. But all of the Mii Brawler's fighting moves fit Knuckles to a T. So maybe in the future they'll do that. I hope.
And also, speaking of back to the world of Pokemon and Pokken and stuff and everything that Pokemon's involved in.
Yeah.
This coming weekend is the new Splatfest.
Splatfest,
and
yes.
Splatfest theme is Pokemon.
Yes, Pokemon Blue versus Red, or if you're in Japan, Pokemon Red versus Pokemon Green.
Mm-hmm. Well, what did they call the teams? They call it Savage Red and No Chill Blue.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Kelly and Marie's banter was perfect for that.
That was good. I was entertained by it.
Mm-hmm.
And what team did you pick?
I went with Blue.
I went with Blue as well.
Everyone's going to be Red.
I know, yeah, because I was about to say, why in the world did you ever go to Blue, Sega Sean?
Well, it's not because of the color, I'll tell you that much. It's nothing to do with that. It's just that I always liked Blastoise, to be honest, just a little bit more. Charizard was the big thing, and he still is, and that's why he's in Smash as his own character instead of the Pokemon trainer from Brawl. It's just that I always liked Blastoise more.
And we got Vulpix.
Well, exactly. I didn't know that. I originally had Pokemon Yellow, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had Pokemon Yellow, not Red, Green, or Blue. Nothing like that. So,
Now, if there was a green, I would probably go with green. Because I liked Bulbasaur, and he was my grass Pokemon, my favorite. But if I had the second choice, blue would be for me, too. Because I loved Blastoise. It's just this big turtle with these guns on its shoulders.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Shoulder cannons or whatever,
Yeah, and Charizard, everybody wants to be Charizard.
Everybody.
I want to be different.
Basically, yeah. Although I have seen a couple of people in Game Strikers go with Team Blue. That's great, whatever. Get a little variety. It doesn't have to be, I don't want to mention the name in case the person doesn't want to be mentioned, but, whatever. But that's nice that, going with Blue. So, jumping around to just really quickly back to the Smash DLC, the other fighter we didn't talk about is Corrin. Mm-hmm. I like him. Her. I like him, her. Better than
We're speaking of Corrin, this coming Friday, February 19th, for the new Fire Emblem Fates, Birthright and Conquest will be coming out. Mm-hmm. Or, if you've pre-ordered the special bundle pack, like I did, folks, which, oh man, I'm going to run my ass to GameStop right after school for this one, which you would get Fire Emblem Fates Birthright, Conquest, and the third bonus game, which is Revelations. Fire Emblem Fates Revelations.
What exactly is the third game? Is that both games combined?
I think it is, because it's been a while since I listened to the direct with what Bill talked about.
Yeah.
Because I think he said it's the third bonus game, but he was like, you have to play the other ones first before playing this one.
And
he was like, oh yeah. You know how long it took me to beat Awakening?
How long did it take?
My first run through, what was it, 40 plus hours?
Oh, well.
And I wasn't even, that didn't even count all the DLC. Because, they got over $50 worth of DLC alone in that game. I only bought, the first 2 DLC maps. That's not even.
Yeah.
So I bought all of them. I probably get 60 plus hours easily on that game.
Now I understand in the games, you have to choose a side.
Yeah.
Do you know the names of the sides?
Oh, it's not coming back to me.
All I know is the ones, the red and the white, the ones with purple and black. So.
I know Birthright, that one I think is Corrin's family, and I think Conquest is the people that raised Corrin, or something like that. We'll get into more detail when the game comes out.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Also, and besides getting all 3 games in this bundle pack, you also get an exclusive art book, as well as a Nintendo 3DS Fire Emblem Awakening pouch.
Well, maybe we could show that off somehow or whatever, Maybe an unboxing video of some sort, who knows,
And also, besides Fire Emblem Fates that came out this week, Sega Sean, just this afternoon, got something pretty big in the package this morning.
Yeah, the parcel. the parcel. I got Street Fighter V. I've been waiting for this for a while. For Valentine's Day, I recently got even though it's a lot of years late, but I got the 25th anniversary
Lucky
collector's edition with the light up Ryu statue and stuff. I don't know what it is. I've never played. I played Street Fighter a couple times in my life, but I really just want to get into it. or whatever. I really want to learn the controls, be good at it, instead of just button mashing.
I was more of a Mortal Kombat guy growing up.
Oh, I know.
I mean, I've played Street Fighter on the Sega Genesis and stuff, but I had like all the Mortal Kombat games.
Oh, yeah.
Scorpion and Sub-Zero were my boys.
But I don't know what it is. You know, I watched a documentary on Street Fighter, and they're like, you're either into the games or you're into the franchise, like as a whole, the art, all of that, the characters, and that's kind of what I am in now. And that's why the love has grown for that. But as for the game, I'll find out when I play it. So.
And I'm sure you guys will be into this game.
Shut up.
Awkward silence. Oh.
Don't fucking laugh.
But anyway, back to Corrin in Smash. Yeah. I like her a lot more than Bayonetta. You know, the one thing I hate about that irks me about Bayonetta, like, well, a lot of players use the same moves over and over, so now it's become predictable, but I hate that time-stopping thing. And I like it too, because it's not, you don't even need to charge it to use it. You could use it anytime at will. As long as you got perfect timing, the person strikes, bam, stop.
Yep.
Power move. You're going to do it again? Bam, stop.
All these DLC characters, Cloud, Bayonetta, Corrin even in a way, even though Corrin's a little bit more balanced in my opinion, they're very heavy hitters and they're combo heavy. Well, not really Cloud that much, but yeah, Ryu is also combo heavy. So
I just realized too today that Bayonetta can stick to the walls.
Yeah.
Because I was playing Smash Online earlier, and for the first time some dude was doing that, and I was like, really?
I know, and she hops off and then does another jump.
Because Corrin can do that with his or her spear. When I saw Bayonetta do that, I'm like...
Even more fun for the whole family, I guess.
Then I had to take out Bowser.
Do the ultimate combo, down B.
Shh, don't display the sacred combo.
The sacred combo of all characters.
The sacred combo.
So what should we talk about next? The amiibo situation? Anything going on with that? I mean...
Well, yeah, like, let's see. I got my Roy on pre-order, available March 18th, alongside the Ryu amiibo, which I'm sure that's going to be, excuse my language, a bitch to find.
You know, I don't know. You know, Nintendo's been doing
I hope, because, you know, I'm scared. The ones I'm scared for are the last DLC ones, like Bayonetta, Cloud, and Ryu.
Yeah.
I'm scared for those guys. But also Famicom Rob will also be released that day too on March 18th. And a lot of people, you know, when I asked people, are you going to get Famicom Rob? A lot of people don't know what that is. So Sean, please explain to us briefly, what is a Famicom Rob?
Famicom Rob, well, Famicom is the Japanese version of the NES, and it's red, it's white, it's different color palette than the NES.
Oh.
Yeah. So basically, of course, Rob was colored like that. And then when they brought him to America, well, they had him all gray and stuff in the same colors as, well, not the same colors, but the NES colors in North America. So there's not really that much difference. He's just a different color palette. That's about it.
And this was a Japan exclusive.
For a while.
Yeah, and just like the modern Mario amiibo.
Yeah.
Because he first was in
originally,
Japan.
wasn't he?
And then he came out at Walmart of all places.
For a very short time, and then Walmart. Yeah, now he's everywhere. So
I only hope that folks, you know, just from me and Sega Sean's bad experiences with Walmart, with the gold Mario amiibo, I hope that, you know, they don't pull that crap again with the gold Mega Man amiibo.
Hopefully not.
Because I know Sean really wants that one.
You know. Honestly, you know what? It's a yes or no for me. I mean, if I see it,
really,
if I see it, I'll get it.
And are they also releasing a Mega Man collection set?
That's what it is.
Is this for all systems or just for the Wii U?
It's for PlayStation 4. I don't know about Xbox One. Wii U? No, surprisingly not Wii U. Screw Capcom.
Because I'm like, you know, that comes out around the same time the gold Mega Man comes out too, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
You know, I'm surprised Nintendo's not taking advantage of it, saying, oh, hey, folks, you know, get the Mega Man collection game at the same time, along the way, out the door, pick up this gold Mega Man amiibo.
Yeah, no, it's a package thing. I don't know.
Give us your money.
I don't know if it'll be sold separately. But the game is for 3DS. It's a Mega Man collection. And apparently with the gold Mega Man or regular Mega Man amiibo, you can unlock exclusive challenges. That's about it. So, I'm kind of torn. I would like to get it for PlayStation 4 just because it's on a bigger screen, have all the games on a bigger screen, but I don't know. I wish it was for Wii U, but I get it, but Nintendo, I don't know sometimes.
What's the situation on the new Star Fox game that is supposed to come out? I heard it got delayed again.
I heard as well. I don't know
what's the deal.
I don't know what's going on. What's the deal,
because I just got a Wii U for Christmas. I'm like, oh yeah, Star Fox. And then I heard delayed. I'm like, well, what for?
I know.
Maybe I'll get lucky and maybe it'll come out around the time of my birthday.
Hopefully, I don't
that'll
know.
That'll be a really good Christmas present.
Also remember those teased if it does come true. Shigeru Miyamoto was saying he was saying that he would like to release R-Wing amiibos. So let's see what happens with that. More stuff to buy.
Because I was gonna say too, because if Fox is coming out, I will actually consider pre-ordering it. Because I feel like I hope they get something good.
Yeah.
Or tons of goodies from it.
I just hope that Nintendo's lays off a little bit on the amiibo unlocking exclusive content because that's not what they stood for before. Before, amiibos were to unlock special things. Like. You could still get them in game, but they would enhance the experience. With Twilight Princess HD coming out, you can't get to this new exclusive dungeon without purchasing the amiibo, and that's kind of disappointing for fans that don't want to get it, the amiibo at least. So I don't know.
Did Twilight Princess come out yet, or
the HD? No.
When is it released?
In March. I don't know if it's at the end of March or the beginning.
Yeah, because I really need to keep track of my game releases because I actually just found out today from a friend that Street Fighter V is out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it is. Okay.
You gotta play.
So, in a month or two, we got a not Crash Bandicoot. Well, that'll be the next subject. We got a Ratchet and Clank movie coming out.
Ratchet and Clank, yes.
And, that's going to be something that'll
next month, you said?
A month, April, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think April.
And that's based on the first game.
Based on the first game. It's pretty much like a reboot of the first game, but in movie form.
Yeah.
Which is cool, people who are not familiar.
Yeah, like me.
I would
love to see this movie because it's not going to alienate me from, not knowing what's going on. So.
You got to play this game. You got to play this game. You got to know the lore of this. You know the lore of that.
I would love to play them all, but PlayStation 4 not backwards compatible. So I hate this shit so much.
The one thing that not to make shots fired here. The one thing that Xbox One has right now.
It's true. Oh. Because the other day I seen a picture about how Xbox One and PlayStation 4 are winning. I'm like, maybe in sales, but what's the Xbox One got? Killer Instinct?
Didn't it just like a while back? I remember you sent me a picture. Didn't Xbox One finally get like 1 million sales in Japan?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's Japan. They don't like Xbox that much.
I know. Because I remember that picture of like a store or something. All these gamers just looking at it. Like,
yeah.
What is this?
I mean, there are more things to it, I'm sure, but it's more media focused. And, for gamers like us, we're not exactly into that. We want games with our game system. We just don't want to. What were we talking about? Xbox
1 million, yeah.
Sucking.
But anyway, back to the Sony PlayStation world. Besides the Ratchet and Clank movie, there have been rumors going on of a Crash Bandicoot return.
Oh yeah, what's going on with that boy?
I mean, being a person who grew up with PlayStation, one of my favorite PlayStation mascot has and always will be Spyro. Those were the games. Hey. Better than a blue hedgehog.
Whoa! Eat it. Of all the things to say. All right, so.
Well,
but yeah.
Sean, I've heard you've looked up articles about an action figure line. Was it NECA?
Yeah, actually NECA.
I remember you were like NECA. What does NECA stand for again? Because I remember you.
I don't remember.
But NECA, great quality action figures. Great quality. They make good Godzilla figures.
They do.
They do. I collected them all.
Yeah.
Except for that, what was the NES Godzilla one?
Yeah.
I gotta get. They probably don't have them anymore.
They don't have them anymore in stores, so.
Should have nabbed one.
Luck.
You don't have one either, do you?
I don't want them. I should have, but I was like, it looks like poop. So he looks like my milkshake diarrhea.
Oh, watch your language.
This is a kid's show, after all.
Civil War.
We're talking about Nintendo. It's only for kids.
But Crash Bandicoot might making this be a surprise return.
Well, hold that thought.
Hold that thought.
Hold that thought, because it was.
It would be cool. You know, it would be cool if they released for the PlayStation 4 and maybe the PlayStation 3 for better sales too. They might release like Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, and Shadow of the Colossus and Ico, a Crash Bandicoot HD collection.
I think exactly that's what it's going to be. I don't think Sony wants to invest in a whole like new game or whatever, even though that would be awesome and people would buy it up. But I think what Sony's going to do is test the waters for the anniversary. They're probably going to have an HD collection of maybe the first 3 Crash Bandicoots or whatever, or at least the first one. I say a collection. But if they're going to make it HD, they should revamp the graphics or whatever. Not just an HD coating. Give them new graphics. And don't change it, but just give them the goods. I say, what about the Sly Cooper team that brought the Sly Cooper collection? Those guys that did Sly Cooper 4. Why not have them work on it? I think that would be great.
And yeah, I know this is a lot of what ifs here, but you know, if NECA's releasing out of nowhere a line of Crash Bandicoot figures, that has to mean something.
Well, that's the thing. It was proven fake. Well, not fake.
Oh.
Yeah. There was a post. Did you not read? Everybody, go to Game Strikers right now and call Lewis a liar. So
hey, I heard. But Sean, did you hear the news? They're making a Zelda show on Netflix.
Get me started with that, boy.
But you know, I haven't heard anything for about a year now. I wonder why that is.
Yeah. All right. Well, for one, before we jump the shark here with all these other things, what do you call it? Crash Bandicoot.
I'm jumping on whales.
the whole NECA figure thing, they were actually referencing a fan game or something like that. I have no idea. The article's in Game Strikers. If you want to know more about it, like the Facebook page, you silly. What are you doing here? Listen to us talk. Go to the Facebook page. Like it.
I'm the admin.
You wish. But when we talk about the Zelda show, if you see an article floating around or whatever...
Sean got so mad the other day.
I've seen like 11 people post on my time... Not my timeline, but it's on the home timeline or whatever. Not to me, but they're like, oh, did you hear? A new Zelda series is coming to Netflix or a movie or whatever. I'm tired of hearing it because if you click on any of the articles, it says February 2015. The comments section in those links are the same thing. This is a thing. This is a rumor that happened last year. Last year. It's not happening. Or maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Snow's coming down.
Oh, really hard. But yeah, it's not happening right now. And for the future, you know, a lot of words have been said about a future Nintendo series, like Pikmin, Mario, whatever. Regardless, the Zelda series isn't happening. Nothing's been confirmed. People need to get off their high horse. They just need to stop. It's great that people are excited, but it's not happening. So, we're out of luck.
Oh, man. Well, one can only hope. Oh.
What series would you like to see of a Nintendo series? What would you like to see?
Why does it all have to be Nintendo, Sean?
Well, that's the subject we're talking about. Lewis.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
We're just being way too silly here.
That's okay. They like it.
People.
They're still listening. Why are you still here?
I apologize ahead of time.
Yeah, sorry about that. This is a double part thing. We'll
if you are still listening, thank you.
Thank you. We're not drunk. This is how we are. So
I'm excited. I'm loving this right now.
I am loving this.
I am really
more than
loving
McDonald's,
this.
And McDonald's is just terrible. Burger King's selling hot dogs.
Hey, that's actually my favorite game.
The Sneak King? you know that.
I heard it. The Sneak King.
I have it. You want to play it?
Oh, okay. After this.
No, right now. I have it in my bag at all times for certain occasions.
Oh, how about that FNAF RPG game, Sean?
It's terrible. It's horse shit. No. It's good, but a lot of things need to be fixed. I've watched people play it. I haven't played it myself, so don't judge me. But
you know what really irks me, people? You know, I'm not like dissing the fandom in a way, but I'm just laughing how after a whole year and a half of this game's release and all the hype that's been going on for a year and a half, they finally released freaking merch for it.
Yeah, it's
out of nowhere, and like in all those underground stores.
Yeah.
Those really edgy stores. You just see them all over the place now.
I mean, I know it takes a while, but you take a game like Undertale, which came out last year, which was a huge indie success. It's finally getting merch right now. FNAF has been around for how long now? A year and a half. A year and a half now.
And I know it takes time to make merch.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
you should have hopped on it after like the second game or the third.
To me, I'm not saying to everybody, but to me, the hype's kind of dead for it. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I don't feel like going out and buying a T-shirt and hoodie.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. It was a great story, mystery, and stuff like that. It kept us intrigued.
But still,
got us spooked. You know,
there should be a fifth game. Because me and Sean, like I remember Sean's prediction. He's like, you know, I think there's gonna be a fifth game because why? 5 games, 5 nights.
You should just make the final one. But the last one kind of concluded the story. It was all an illusion. If you haven't heard.
What are you hiding, Scott Cawthon?
But you know it's true, right? It was all in a kid's head.
To me, I hate when they make conclusions of stuff.
But that's the thing. He apologized. He was like, I didn't expect this series to get so big.
To me, if that was me, I would have remained quiet and I would have just left it to the imagination of the fans. Mm-hmm. You know,
well,
because
it hasn't been confirmed,
that's the best thing.
But it's basically put to rest the answer, because that Game Theory channel or whatever with Matt Pat, I don't know if you ever watch it, but he found out and he basically cemented, and he's like, look at what Scott last said. If the ending were truly revealed, I think a lot of people would get angry, and that pretty much confirms it.
Yeah, because no ending ever satisfies anybody, you know, and like right now, like with The Walking Dead, part 2 of season 6 started yesterday. Mm-hmm. But like, you know, my theory of The Walking Dead is this, you know, it's like, you know, it's the never-ending zombie movie, and I don't think there will ever be a true ending to it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking about both the TV show and the comics. Mm-hmm. But to be honest, my prediction is for the TV show, I'm going to give it, what is it, season 6? I'm going to give it at most 2 more seasons.
8, you're saying? So
I'm going to give it. I thought it would end at 7 because that's how long it took for Breaking Bad to end. Mm-hmm. I'm the one who knocks, mm-hmm. but you know, I'm like, you know what? I'll give it 2 more seasons mm-hmm. for the show. And I feel like it's gonna have a Sopranos type ending. Yeah. It'll just make the fans mad. It'll have this unsatisfying ending. It would end on a cliffhanger. But I feel like, you know, but. There's no proper way. That to me, I can see something stupid like that happening. Yeah. But I'm like, nah, I don't know, because
the comic series is still going on, though.
Oh
right?
Yeah, they've been going on since I think 2002.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a never-ending comic.
Yeah.
That's like you know, your average comic.
You gotta make the money. So yeah.
And
I'd say when the comic book series ends. Then maybe it'll end.
I smell something, Sean.
What's that?
I smell something, and it's not my farts. I smell a challenge.
It's not my feet. Oh, thank God. My shoes and my feet get really sweaty. All right.
I smell a challenge, folks, and what a challenge is I'll explain to you during this first segment. Like I did, like the trivias, I will announce a trivia question every single segment, but every other segment, which will be about twice a month, I will issue a challenge to Sega Sean and his buddy Retro Nick of Highway to the Gamer Zone. Please tune into their channel and watch it.
By the time this podcast goes on YouTube or whatever, it may still be down right now. I don't know if you guys know or whatever, if you even care. But I'm just saying.
Retro Nick done goof.
Retro Nick done goof for sure. He broke his laptop, not purposely. So, but yeah, it happened. We can't do stuff
He got mad at his father.
Oh boy, he's gonna kill us. So
Retro Nick, if you're listening to this, I love you, and I can't wait to do the Resident Evil 2 recording for its 20th anniversary.
They don't know about that yet. No, I'm kidding.
Tune into that too, people, to watch my amazing Resident Evil 2 skills.
That's all right. But yeah, we can't do it right now. in what's next? March. March is next month. That's most likely when the channel is going to be
resurrected.
Resurrected, because right now we can't do anything. But go check it out for videos right now.
But anyway, back to the challenge. Every other segment, I will challenge Highway to the Gamer Zone, Sega Sean, and Retro Nick, and I will announce the challenge. And during some of their videos in the near future or soon after a recording, I will be special guest appearing on their videos where I will be challenging them, or I will also take part in this challenge for my own sick pleasures.
Yeah.
But yeah, but tune into that channel as well and pop back over here to hear about other challenges in the future.
Oh yes.
And our first challenge is for Highway to the Gamer Zone. You, Sega Sean, I challenge you one-on-one in Godzilla Save the Earth.
Sounds good to me. Can't wait to play.
We're gonna go a few rounds. We're gonna go Smash Brothers on this bitch. And you know, as you guys know, me being named Kaiju Lou, it's no secret that I'm a huge Godzilla fan, and so is Sega Sean.
Oh yeah, me too.
And Godzilla Save the Earth is is in our opinion the best Godzilla game.
Yeah.
And I just played the PS4 one recently, and I mean, it looks.
It's only. For
I got a lot to
fans.
say.
It's only
That will be saved for another podcast.
Definitely, yeah. Let's talk about Godzilla stuff next time or something. I don't know.
But Godzilla Save the Earth, and me and Sean are lifelong fans, and we're gonna go one-on-one with each other.
Oh yeah.
Which we rarely do on that game. So tune into that in the near future. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Take care, and thanks for listening to this very first segment of Super Game Strikers, the official podcast of Game Strikers on Facebook. Like the page. Sega Sean here is in charge of the page as well. And also in the near future, I will be having my own Kaiju Lou Facebook page. So please like that as well.
Yeah, we'll let you know when it's up and stuff.
And once again, thank you guys very much for tuning in and listening. And also to all you great folks too at Game Strikers who are current members right now. Thank you for listening so much. Been members for all
this time, definitely.
Been members for all this time. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Love you. And thanks for tuning in, and have a good night, folks.
Goodbye.